Greetings, First Presbyterian Church of Berkeley family. I'm so glad for the chance to greet you on this very exciting weekend. I know it's been a long season of transition, and I'm so thankful for everything that happened under Steve's leadership that was such a valuable contribution. And I can't tell you how invigorated I am at the thought of Charlene becoming the next pastor as well. She brings to it such a wonderful range of skills, and also, even more profoundly perhaps, a spirit, I think, of Jesus Christ, and a spirit of a servant, a spirit of a pastor, a spirit of a leader that I just think is going to serve in this season that's coming up in just such exciting ways. And I only wish you and Charlene the very, very best as this all unfolds. I want to say also that I've often been struck by these two parts of the book of Isaiah. In 43, it says that we should not remember the former things, but instead lay them down in order to actually receive the new thing that God says through the prophet. Behold, I have come to do a new thing. That is the hope, that we both respect and lay down the past in order for God's new beginning. Then, interestingly, in 46, it says, remember the former things. But when you read the text carefully, it doesn't say remember the things so much as it says remember the God who was faithful in former things. You walk into the future holding together this exercise that each of you will handle in different ways, and that the congregation altogether will need to handle, that Charlene will need in her own way to also handle, which is, on the one hand, respecting and laying down the past in order for God's new thing to unfold, while, on the other hand, remembering the former things, or even more specifically, remembering the God of the former things, whose hands are not tied by having to simply do the same thing over and over and over again, but a God who is the same. And that God of faithfulness is a God who ushers in the new thing that God wants to now do in the life of the First Presbyterian Church of Berkeley. I will be praying, cheering. I'm thrilled and excited by what is before you, and just ask for God's great blessing on Charlene and on all of you. God bless.